From BBC Radio Scotland, this is Sports Sound.
Don't be stupid, boys. Turn off Clyde, support your side.
I would like to leave this city. This old town don't smell too pretty, and I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And when I leave this island, I book myself into a soul asylum, 'cause I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. So what do you say? You can't give me the dreams that are mine anyway.
Report. Welcome to Ibrox Stadium for the league match here between Rangers, who are kicking off, attacking the goal on the right, and Celtic, who are facing the goal on your left. The Rangers side with some interesting changes in it. Right away they're going into the attack. McCloy, Jardine and Matheson, Gregg, Jackson, McDonald, McLean, Fenman, Steen, Conn and Willie Johnston. Celtic of Williams, Brogan and Hay, Murdoch, McNeil and Connolly, Johnston and Lennox, Dalglish, Callaghan and McCarry. Recovers, Murdoch takes the free kick and it's headed in and it's there. McCarry scores. Simple goal, 8 minutes played. Lennox sold the defensive dummy, the ball floated a header, beat McCloy all the way. Gale lofting it out in front. Dalglish scores. Callaghan, McNeil, Dalglish, 2-2. 10 and a half minutes played in the second half. McNeil came up but didn't take his usual position. He moved out towards the corner flag and head flicked the ball across to Dalglish, who appeared to have a great deal of time to bring the ball under control and turn the left foot shot into the net to score the fourth goal of the game. Turn forward to McCarry. Dalglish out front towards Johnston. Johnson hesitant, and the ball is in the net, and Celtic have scored. Johnston header, 89 minutes. McCarry and Dalglish made the chance, and Johnston finished it off. Extraordinary to think that a player as small as Johnston could get up to get to that ball, but he did. And it's Rangers 2, Celtic 3, and less than a minute to play. That's it, it's all over, and Celtic have beaten Rangers by 3 goals to 2.
Good day, good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, wherever you are in the world. You're listening to the Half the World Away Celtic podcast. Oof, jeez, what was that?
What an intro.
You listen to the Half the World Away Celtic podcast from Hail Hail Media. My name's Kevin O'Neill and I'm based in Mandurah, Western Australia, with a bit of a sneeze. I'm originally from Coatbridge and, as always, joined all the way over on the other side of the country in good old Melbourne, Victoria, is good friend and housewifey's favourite, Mr. Patrick Close. G'day, Pat.
And I'm not going to sneeze, just for everyone.
That just came out of the blue. It wasn't even there 10 seconds prior to starting, and then it just came on me.
And
I
you
thought I
sneeze
was
like
maybe going to get through it, but obviously not. There's another one
you
brewing.
sneeze like a girl. It's terrible.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus wept. Anyway, it's just a sneeze. It's not the shingles like you've got, Pat, unfortunately.
Oh, jeez. Thanks, Kev, for revealing my personal diseases. Yes, thank you very much. I have been suffering from shingles for the past week, and I've obviously got your sympathy by the sounds of it.
Oh, absolutely.
As I have my wife's sympathy when she was walking past the other day singing Shingle Bells, Shingle Bells.
Ah, shingle all the way.
Yeah, which was really nice. And then,
Not a nice thing, Pat. Not that I've ever had it, but not a nice thing, I believe, because my uncle had it when he was a bit younger, but he was still adulthood, and it's apparently agony, mate. But you can tell us more about that.
Well, this isn't a medical podcast, Kev, but I can confirm 100% that it is quite uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to go through that again. But my back's still sore. I had it around my back. And
You're on the mend,
yes,
aren't you?
I'm on the mend, yeah. I've been on medication for the past, week. I think it's been just about a week. And medication that tastes like dirt as well. It's absolutely disgusting. But which I'd forgotten to take tonight until you asked me about my shingle bells.
Yeah,
I had to
and
run away and grab my medications.
There's you saying that I'm not that thoughtful and all the rest of it, but I reminded you to take your medication.
And hopefully it's working. So yes, through the worst of it, but not very pleasant, I have to say.
But you're alive and well, Patrick. That's the main thing.
I'm alive, Kev. Yep,
This is
certainly
good.
alive. I wouldn't say well, but certainly alive. But
You're
yeah, it's all good.
You're sounding good anyway, Pat.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't have been sounding quite so nice at the start of the week, but it's been a lot of been off work for a whole week now. It's quite bizarre. Never been off work that long, well, forever. I can't remember the last time I was off work for that amount of time. That wasn't a holiday, so never mind.
You'll get there, mate. You'll get there. Now we have been joined as well. Nobody knows actually. Liam could have been on way in advance, but he's been last minute dash to get here on time. But he has joined us, our good friend Mr. Liam Carrigan up in Osaka, Japan. Good day, Liam.
Good day, boys. How we doing?
Very good, mate. How are you?
Knackered. I've just run home for the gym.
And this is it's a slimline Liam Carrigan, I believe, this weather, mate. Is that true?
I think I've gone from morbidly obese to just obese. I'm going the right way.
I've seen some of your updates on Facebook, Liam, and a couple of pictures as well, mate. You've been doing rather well in the old losing weight department, mate, in a short space of time.
It's absolutely killing me, mate. I don't know how long I can keep going, but I'm feeling pretty good now.
That's good. That's good. We'll keep it up. You're putting me to shame, mate. That's for sure. He says as he's about to slurp another bit of beer.
Rub it in, why don't you?
But anyway, it's good to have you on as always, Liam.
Yes.
Now, that's basically the panel for tonight, folks, because Martin Kelly can't join us just now. He might join in later on. And Jimmy Malk is otherwise disposed as well. He may pop in later on, I'm not sure. But that's pretty much our panel for tonight. So without further ado, we'll crack on. Now, again, if you want to interact with us tonight in the show, and if you are listening in live, you poor souls, you can get us on good old Twitter. You can send some tweets to @halftheworld88. So any little questions you've got, or any little comments you'd like to make, or any comments on the game last night, the performance, which we'll certainly be talking about very shortly, you can send us your tweets. If you do want to Skype in, again, you can do that. The Skype name is HalfTheWorld88, and you can come on, we can have a bit of a blather or whatever. We're going to try, given that Pat's feeling quite poorly, and all of a sudden I've just had a cold come on me out of nowhere. We'll maybe try to keep it relatively short tonight, but we'll see how we go. We've got a few little things we want to talk about, but we'll see how we go anyway. But you can also leave some comments in the Spreaker chat room if you're in there as well, and Pat will do his best to keep his eye on that, and we'll give some shout outs and things like that if you interact during the show. So that's the format as always. But without further ado, let's kick off by having a chat about the Europa League game last night against the good old Redbullsh of Salzburg. So, Liam, I'll come to you first of all, because I know Pat saw the game. Did you manage to catch it at all?
I saw a bit of it this morning. I didn't see the full game, but I saw the gist of it.
Right, okay. So you saw, did you see, was it highlights you saw?
Aye. It was about maybe 20 minutes of highlights I watched. Aye.
Right, okay. Was it enough to form a bit of a view? Or, well, in fact, let me ask you this, because you must have had an opinion prior to the game, or how it's going to go with the build-up and things like that. Did the scoreline reflect how you were thinking the game was going to pan out, or was it a bit different?
Realistically, aye. I think we were due a doing over from somebody. We've been riding a luck for a while in Europe this season, and I think it finally caught up with us last night, to be honest. Mm-hmm. I think it was... this is going to sound like I'm sounding like Craig Brown here, but the positive aspect you can take from it is that it's a wake-up call which we took, and ultimately we're still going through anyway, so it's not really damaged us, but we needed somebody to just remind us that we're not there yet,
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fair comment. Pat, what was your views on it? You obviously got up to see it as well. What was your take on the game?
Oh, it's pretty disappointing. I think first sort of 20-25 minutes, we were getting ripped to shreds, pretty much. I don't know, we didn't have a shot on goal, and they were just controlling the play, and they went 2 goals up, and they probably, more fault of them, they took their foot off the pedal, and I think if they kept going, they probably would have taken another 2 or 3 off us. Probably, I was going to say lucky to get the goal back. We weren't lucky; it was a good goal, well taken. But it's probably fortunate for us we did get that before half time. At least it gave us something to fight for in the second half. But they just looked as if they were going to score every time they're up the park. And I know Liam was saying that it looks like we've kind of been due a bit of a doing in Europe. Well, I think we're going to due a bit of a doing full stop. I don't know. I mean, I only caught the highlights. I didn't get for the Dundee game because it was silly o'clock over here. I didn't have the energy up at 2 o'clock on a Monday morning to watch it. But I watched the highlights of that game, and same thing. I reckon Dundee had 2, 3, 4 chances before I think we even got half a sniff. You know what I mean? So they could have been a couple of goals up before we've even get started in the game. So I don't think it's just the European games have been due something, but I think the league games haven't exactly been sort of enthralling either. So unfortunately, I mean, from my perspective, I think I'm coming around this way of thinking that maybe the job's too big for the great man. So I don't see. I don't think the teams I think they're a bit rudderless at the moment. I think there's no real direction. There's no tactics. There's no structure. And and he's got close to a full team at his disposal. It's not as if he's got lots and lots and lots of injuries. But so I don't know. It doesn't look good for the future for me, in my opinion. But I think last night, hopefully, it is the wake up call that Liam mentioned. But
how many wake up calls do we need? That's
exactly. That's kind of my thought. Is even it got to half time, and it was. I mean, even the team selection. I don't know what you guys felt, but when I saw the team, you were kind of looking at it thinking, really? I mean, obviously Ambrose was probably, I guess, forced in the fact that they had no one else to put in there. But would you have stuck Charlie Mulgrew in there, or if Charlie's one of his boys, or there was no Commons. They played McGregor. Actually, so let me go back to the tweet. Brian Flanagan.
Yeah,
he said, I don't know if you saw it, but he's saying, McGregor and Mulgrew need to be dropped. A bit anonymous for both of them. I'm not sure Mulgrew was bad, but he was fairly anonymous, and McGregor just offered nothing. So I think they're certainly, even before the game's even started, I think we're worthy of a talking point just with the team selection.
Yeah. I must admit, well, before I give my comments, 6'2 Kangaroo tweeted in just prior to that as well, just saying, and we're off an hour or two of more Redbullsh down under on another European night in paradise. That's a lovely compliment again, Mr. 6'2 Kangaroo. Thanks for that, mate. But my thoughts or my take on that last night, I was pretty apprehensive prior to the game, but most people that know my thoughts on us just now, especially getting into European games, I'm usually around about that now. My honest prediction, albeit I didn't tell anybody prior to the game, was that we were going to get beat 3-0. For the simple fact that our performance against Dundee the week before was diabolical.